Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. As always, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and share this with another mama that is looking for a quick burst of me time. With the beginning of the episode, that always brings a motivational quote or mantra to start your week off. And this week's quote, it just makes me think of springtime. We just had an eclipse, so it kind of makes me think of all that. The quote says, "I shine bright like the sun." Again, that quote says, "I shine bright like the sun." And I think this is a really great quote. As I just mentioned, since it's the beginning of spring, we're still trying to figure out, depending on where you live at in the country or in the world, is it going to get warm? Is it going to get cold? Here, it seems like it's trying to get warm. Then we have some cooler days. We definitely have plenty of pollen, so we are not low on that here in Metro Atlanta. And then, too, with the eclipse, it just made me think about here in Metro Atlanta, I think we got maybe 85% coverage. So it was still pretty sunny. It did get a little bit dark, but I saw a video on, I think in Dallas, where they had complete totality of darkness, and that was a big difference. Here, the sun was still shining bright. So just remember that I shine bright like the sun. But guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time is going to be a little bit different. It's a non-traditional mama time, and it is food as medicine. This is an article from FitOn. It is a free fitness app that you can download, and it gives great exercise routines. They have short routines, longer routines, celebrity trainers. There are a few celebrities. I think Holly Berry had some routines, and Gabrielle Union. I know I did all of Gabrielle Union's. She basically brought in her trainer, and her trainer led a workout with Gabrielle Union as well as yourself. So it's something fun, different. It gives eating tips, exercise tips. They have different challenges. Like when I just pulled up the app, they have an April walking challenge, but great tips. And I think this is a great app for non-traditional mama time as well as keeping your body healthy. The article is called Food as Medicine, and it's just talking about the best nutrients for mental health. That's what really caught my attention when the article came through my email. And it is saying that what you eat actually affects your mental health. So when you eat more healthy, nutrient dense foods and you eat foods that make you feel good, of course, your mental health and your body is going to feel so much better. On the opposite, if you're eating junk food, greasy food, that's weighing you down, kind of making you feel sluggish, that food is not going to increase your mental well-being. You're going to feel icky. And depending on what it is, you may actually end up looking icky by gaining unwanted pounds. So it's just a list of 10 foods for mental health. And it says maintaining good mental health involves consuming a balanced diet that provides essential nutrients for brain function and overall wellness. Some of the best foods for supporting your mental health include, and these are a list of 10 foods. Number one, I know we all love this one, is leafy greens. This includes spinach, arugula, romaine lettuce, Swiss chard, collard greens. These leafy greens are all packed with antioxidants that help your cells, that help protect your cells from harmful compounds called free radicals that promote oxidative stress and disease. So you definitely want to get your leafy greens in. Number two is fatty fish. That includes salmon, mackerel, tuna and halibut. I've actually never had mackerel. Comment below if you eat mackerel. I've never had it. I don't know what it tastes like. I think I've had halibut maybe once or twice. Love salmon and tuna though. So these fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to help support brain health and function. So salmon is very popular and affordable. It did go up after the pandemic. Tuna, you can still eat tuna out the can. You just want to make sure it is, I forgot what they call it, safely sourced. I can't, they call it something else. Let me see if it's in here. No, I don't see it. But you can get tuna, like if you have a Sam's, Costco, or BJ's membership, you can get the multi-pack, 6 to 10 pack of tuna. You can mix that up however you want to. Eat it on bread. Some people eat it straight out the can. Mackerel and halibut, I think they sell halibut at Costco and Sam's. So those are just some fatty fish that you can definitely eat. Number 3 is legumes or beans. And the beans are, and it says legumes are beans that grow in pods. It includes black beans. Oh, no, it does. Black beans, peas, lentils, and peanuts. They are a good source of fiber, protein, iron, magnesium, and B vitamins like folate. So those you can all get in a can. You can also get all these beans fresh. The great thing about fresh beans, they're like half the price and you get more. Also, the trick with fresh beans is out the bag, you have to let them soak in water. That's the only thing. So if you're going to do beans, you have to do some prior preparation. I think if it's like 8 hours, you can definitely do that before leaving out the house, before you get when you get your day started. Soak the beans. Then when you come home from work, they're all ready to cook, nice and soft. Number 4 is mushrooms. Love mushrooms. And mushrooms provide an array of nutrients like selenium, potassium, B vitamins, proteins, and fibers. They're all different kinds of mushrooms. They're all different kinds of mushrooms that you can choose from. Button mushrooms, portobello, and I can't think of any other right now, but great. And you can get mushrooms in the can, in the jar. I forgot the name of the company. I know for sure they sell it at Kroger and they sell some at Publix. But I used to get mushrooms in the jar. They come in like a liquid. And it used to be a better type of mushroom than just your button mushrooms, the white button mushrooms. So I do like those too. The only thing, they don't really crisp up, but if you want to use them like in stews, soups, or something like that, they're good for that. Next is cruciferous vegetables. And cruciferous vegetables include veggies like cauliflower, kale, broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. So those are great. It's, of course, with all veggies, if you want to try to eat them as close to raw as possible. If not, you want to try to steam them. Basically, don't overcook them. And these particular veggies, they contain a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane, which has been studied for numerous health benefits, which includes anti-inflammatory activity and ability to offer antioxidant protection of brain cells. The number 6 on the list is berries. You have your blueberries. Let me see. Okay. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Those are great. Right now, they're actually in season. Next is citrus fruits. So, of course, your common citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruit. Those are great, high in vitamin C. You can make them in a drink. If you want to do like a limeade, lemonade, orange juice, mix them in your smoothies. They give a little, depending if the fruit is sweet, they'll give a little sweetness or a nice little hint of taste to any smoothie. 8 is nuts and seeds. And these include, oh, it's not giving me a list. Oh, here we go. Walnuts are probably the best you can eat, and you can do a lot with walnuts. I've even seen people do, instead of oatmeal, they do overnight walnuts. I forgot what they call that. But nuts are good and they provide fiber, protein, unsaturated fats, vitamin E, copper, and magnesium. Brazil nuts are an exceptional source of selenium, which may help with your brain response to stress. So we've had two things on the list to help with brain response to stress. I am getting tongue out today. Number 9 is avocados. Love avocados. They are rich in unsaturated fats, fiber, and B vitamins. So the unsaturated fat is like the healthy fat that everyone always talks about. And number 10 on the list is dark chocolate. Let me see if it gives a percentage. I don't see it. So dark chocolate is great for brain health. Let's see. And it also says that some researchers suggest that dark chocolate may help reduce the negative effects of chronic stress. So really, this whole list, it's been several things on the list that help out with stress. Stress comes with being a mama, especially if you have young kids, older kids, high schoolers, middle schoolers, whatever. You're going to have stress in your life. So think about it. They said dark chocolate, avocados, some of the nuts to include the Brazil nuts. So it's a lot of things on this list that definitely help out with reduction of stress. Again, that list to top 10 foods to help for mental health is 1, leafy greens, 2, fatty fish, 3, legumes, 4, mushrooms, 5, cruciferous vegetables, 6, berries, 7, citrus fruits, 8, nuts and seeds, 9, avocados. Last on the list is dark chocolate. So when you make your grocery list for the week, for the month, go ahead and put some of these on there, if not all of them. You can find them at your local grocery store. Avocados, how they source avocados, they're always in season. I think the biggest time, of course, is summertime when they're in season. Your berries are in season right now. So put these on your list to help with your mental health, help to reduce your stress levels, and just make you feel good all around. Take the list, think about it. Next time you have a choice between potato chips or a bag of mixed nuts, pick those up. Or if you're looking for a good bean to eat, choose your black bean or your lentils or your peas to help with your mental health. Comment below, let us know what is your favorite type of food on this particular list. Or is there a food that you haven't tried yet and you do want to give a try? That way you can increase your mental health by just eating some of these foods. Remember to like, share this episode, hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we come out with a new episode. And as always, Mama, remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. Happy eating. Bye, Mamas.